All right, a big story continues to come from the Maldives. This is the biggest international story. It started from social media and touched political corridors. Jittery Maldives is in a massive meltdown, and it appears that the top leadership in Maldives, realizing what had happened, has now finally taken action. We're being told that the ministers who were suspended have now been forced to deactivate their Twitter account as well, Twitter, which is now social media site X. So after the suspension, after horrific comments literally from a sitting minister against Prime Minister Modi, has led to the suspension and now deactivating their social media account. But not just that. There are, remember, many Indians, whether from celebrities and other fraternities, have decided to have reacted as well. I want to give you an update. One of the travel booking sites, EaseMyTrip, has decided to cancel and suspend all flights to Maldives in solidarity to the country. Maldives Member of Parliament has also reacted, and looking at the reactions from those sitting ministers, has said these remarks were racist and shameful, should not have been made. Listen in to the Maldivian Member of Parliament.
It is absolutely critical that the government of Maldives distance itself from the comments by the minister. I know that the government has suspended the ministers, but I think it is important that the government of Maldives issue a formal apology to the Indian people. The remarks by the minister are simply just shameful, they're racist, they're spiteful and intolerable. And I do want to say that the minister's words are in no way a reflection of the opinion of the Maldives people on the Indian people and about India. We're very aware of how dependent we have been on India.
All right, I bring in this telecast, our Foreign Affairs editor Geeta Mohan for the latest on that. Geeta, what started from social media clearly has created ripples in the political corridor in Maldives for sure. But do tell us what is presently the status. So the minister suspended, then what has happened? Can we say that the Maldivian top leadership realized that this cannot be encouraged any further?
Well, absolutely. The top leadership not just realized, they took action also. We do know that the Maldivian administration under Moizu has changed its stance and its leanings when it comes to India, as opposed to how it is working and engaging China. And this comes at a time when today Moizu is beginning his first official trip as president. And as a departure from the past, where Maldivian presidents would come to India and make India their first destination, foreign destination, Moizu's first foreign destination is China. So that really goes to show where the leanings really stand, where the country really stands today. Having said that, this was unbecoming of the statements that happened, the incident that took place was unbecoming of any person sitting as a minister in a government, and that's why the government took the stern action that it did. For the time being, 3 ministers of state have been suspended, and they've been asked to deactivate their accounts on X, or what we call Twitter. There's another minister, Zihan, who still has not been suspended. Reasons not known. But what we're looking at over here is, Pooja, dipping of ties between India and the Maldives. Furthermore, given the kind of situation that we see within the Maldives, on a story or a development that purely had to do with tourism and promoting tourism within India by Prime Minister Modi.
And, you know, a lot of people say a lot of things with political affiliations on social media, but the sitting ministers to be targeting and passing a jibe at the Prime Minister of a friendly nation, that was clearly shocking to many, and that's where a lot of outrage and reactions over that. Geeta Mohan will be tracking all the latest on that. Remember, this was 2 countries, Maldives and India, that have had friendly relationship. But now there's boycott Maldives hashtag that's trending on social media. So there is this Lakshwadeep versus Maldives row that had started. Maldivian ministers then sparked an abuse fest, sitting ministers, triggering a controversy with clearly which were anti-India and anti-Modi rants as well. Now, the Modi government, we're told, has not reacted, but Maldivian government has suspended 3 ministers who posted derogatory remarks directly at Prime Minister Narendra Modi and also at Lakshwadeep, which is being compared now to Maldives and should be focused more on domestic tourism rather than Maldives. However, the Mali government has distanced itself from the controversy as well. The development has come after India Today also unrelentingly putting forth what were absolutely shocking and inappropriate remarks coming from sitting ministers against Prime Minister Modi. Indian celebrities, interestingly, jumped in. Actors were quick to hit back and promote the beauty of Lakshwadeep, even if they chose to not get political here. Superstars like Akshay Kumar, stars like Shraddha Kapoor slammed the Mali hate-mongers. Advocating for domestic tourism, Indian cricketers also took to social media to voice for Lakshwadeep.
Maldives है तो लक्षद्वीप भी है, बहुत नज़दीक है, अंडमान्स भी है और हिमालय की ऊंचाई भी है और हिमाचल प्रदेश से लेकर लेह लद्दाख भी है। तो भारत में तो विशाल हृदय वाला भी है और विशाल सोच वाला स्थान भी है और भारत को समझने के लिए एक विशाल दृष्टिकोण की भी आवश्यकता है।
Some of the kind of comments on the social media that are coming with Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji visiting Maldives. As the Prime Minister of the country, he visits a part of India, a beautiful part of India. Can this be an occasion of any kind of political comment or criticism? Should this not be a cause of celebration? That what a beautiful part it is, we all should be going there? Here is a Prime Minister who cares for India, always is vocal about local. He talks about let's visit all the beautiful places in India. And we are finding racist comments coming from Maldives. That's really surprising. And that needs to be condemned in the harshest manner possible.
A tweet from a minister in any government, even if it got deleted later, which I understand which was deleted, containing such derogatory references to India and to India's leadership is very unfortunate, considering how much India has been committed to development cooperation with Maldives, supporting Maldives throughout the pandemic, giving them free vaccines, boosting tourism during the pandemic. While we don't expect gratitude in international relations, we do expect as a sovereign country that there should be some basic red lines which should not be crossed, and that includes not insulting this great country and its leadership, which has been done.
प्रधानमंत्री की लक्षद्वीप की विजिट के बारे में कहा है, इस बेबुनियाद है, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है। अरे भारत, हमारे भारत में हम कहीं भी जाएं, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री कुछ भी करें, हम दुनिया का हर एक नागरिक को हक है कहीं भी जाए। और भारत को ऐसा देश तो है नहीं कि वहां पे सिर्फ एक छोटा सा कोई बीच कहीं पर है। 6000 किलोमीटर की जो है हमारी कोस्ट लाइन है और जगह जगह एक से एक खूबसूरत बीचेस हैं। कल को कोई गोवा जाएगा तो वो बोलेंगे साहब गोवा क्यों जा रहे हैं, हमारे टूरिज्म पे फर्क पड़ेगा।
This is very uncalled for and I think this is a very sad incident which should not happen actually, because when you are in a elected position you should not engage as an activist. We build our tourism on the basis of tolerance and harmony and friendship and hospitality. So this is not acceptable at any level.
So this is not just about, of course, tourism controversy between India and Maldives, but has turned political too. Multiple leaders from the ruling party, the government in Maldives, at least 3 of them, made derogatory remarks directly charging at Prime Minister Modi. That's completely unusual, does not happen. But this was also in reference to Lakshwadeep. There has been, of course, massive backlash within Maldives too, specifically from opposition netas, from former presidents as well, who have said that the government needs to distance itself and not encourage such behavior at all. Here's a lowdown for you about what exactly has happened and what is the current status.
A never-before power push of India's very own holiday paradise. The untouched and unspoiled Lakshadweep.
Lakshadweep की सुंदरता को
Prime Minister Narendra Modi showcasing the tropical isles, pristine white beaches, turquoise color sea, and deep blue skies, sparking surging interest among Indians and global tourism community. Lakshadweep dominated Google searches for straight days. As Modi made some determined hard sell of India's hidden gem, came a never-before meltdown from neighbouring Maldives, which feared India's Lakshadweep stealing its thunder. Maldivian ministers and MPs started an abuse fest against Modi and India. While one MP wondered how Lakshadweep can be so clean and claimed smelly India and Indians can never equal Maldives, a minister called Prime Minister Narendra Modi a clown and a puppet of Israel. After unrelenting India Today reportage, Malay government suspended all the 3 abusive mantris for their anti-India and anti-Modi rants. The abuse fest was sparked by fears that Lakshadweep may be set to steal the tag of Indian Ocean's most coveted holiday spot title from Maldives. The abusive rants prompted a backlash by Indians in general and celebrities in particular, with hashtag boycott Maldives trending. Bollywood superstars Akshay Kumar and Salman Khan were among celebrities who slammed the abuses coming from Malay while backing Modi government for showcasing Lakshadweep. India took up the abuses with the Maldivian government, strongly protesting the uncouth manner in which India was being abused by members of the Muizu government. In its response, Malay distanced itself from the rants and warned that those behind vulgar words against India may face penal action.
I think there has been a misunderstanding, and obviously with the social media there's always a lot of sensationalism. Maldives values its friendship with India, and we definitely do not wish to see this relationship damaged at all.
India has helped Maldives on numerous occasions, from external aggression to food and water crunch. Warm ties with the island nation took a turn for worse after pro-China Mohammad Muizu assumed power in 2023 and started the India Out campaign. With Geeta Mohan in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.